Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time of stopping by, you are highly welcome. And to my returning subscribers, I greet you all specially. You have a place in my heart. I love you all. In today's class, I'll be teaching you guys how to cut and sew this short bubu dress with drawstrings. It has two side ruches, and it also has a pocket. It's a very simple tutorial, and I'm going to be taking you through the process of making this gown. If this is something you would like to learn, kindly stay tuned and watch to do. If you're not yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button. Without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Hello guys, welcome back to class. So in this tutorial, we're going to be using this beautiful Ankara print. So it's about 2.5 yards. But to know the amount of fabric to fold, you are going to write down your shoulder measurement divided by 2. So because it's a cut together dress, we are going to be cutting the both shoulder and the sleeve length together. So you're going to divide your shoulder by 2 plus your sleeve length. So my client shoulder is 16 inches divided by 2 is 8. So I'll be adding extra 11 inches for the sleeve length and the folding allowance. That will be making it about 19 inches in total. So you're going to be times that 19 inches by 4 to cut your front and your back together. I'm going ahead to cut out my width of 77 inches thereabouts. So I have here 77 inches, as you all can see. So the next thing now is we are going to be folding our fabric into 2, just like I explained to you guys before. So go ahead and fold it into 2, then fold again into 4, just like you see. So we are going to be cutting the front and the back together. So to start with, you are going to mark a straight line at the top of your fabric as your starting point, just like you see me doing. This line will be serving as your guideline. So go ahead and put your half of your shoulder measurement, then put your sleeve length, which mine is 11 inches plus my folding allowance. Go ahead and mark a neck width of 3 inches and 1.5 inches for the back neck depth. So after doing so, you're going to connect that in a curve form, just like you see me doing. Go ahead and make your curve. After making your neck curve, at the end of your shoulder line, you are going to come down by 1.5 inches. Sorry, my camera was not showing that properly. So you're going to go ahead and connect that in a slant line as your shoulder slope. So from that shoulder slope, to get our round sleeve opening, I'm going to come down by 10 inches because my client is a plus size. Then I'll add half inch as my sewing allowance. Then I'll connect that in a straight line. So to get our vertical measurement, I'm going to be using her highest measurement. Her hip is her highest measurement, so I'll be dividing her hip by 4. Then I'll be adding extra 4 inches and sewing our allowance because it's a free gown. You can go as far as adding up to 5 inches depending on how free your client wants it. So I'll go ahead and mark that now. So my client own is 14.6. Then I'll take that 14.6 down to the full length of her dress because it's a straight free gown. Then after making that, I'm going to curve our armhole. Then make a little curve just like you see me doing on your armhole. So the next thing is to go ahead and cut our dress. So cut the neckline, then cut the shoulder. Don't forget to add your shoulder joining. Then from the down part, cut through just like you see me doing. So if you watch this video to this point, don't forget to subscribe. Support me by subscribing to my channel, and also click the icon bell to get notified each time I upload a new video. To get your pocket opening from the shoulder, come down by your half length, then mark that. From that half length, come down by 7 inches as your pocket opening. Then after that, you're going to go ahead and use your scissors to notch it to be more easier for you when you're attaching your pocket. To cut our front neckline, you are going to be separating the back from the front, just like you see me doing. Before you cut your front, then you go ahead and refold to cut the front neckline. So to cut the front neckline, after refolding your front part, you are going to be cutting the front neckline. To get your V neckline from the shoulder line, come down by 8 inches, then connect that to your neck width, just like you see me doing. Then after connecting it, you are going to go ahead and cut that up, just like you see me doing. After cutting your neckline, we are going to be cutting a neck facing for both the front and the back. Fold the remaining of your fabric into two, then place your fashion fabric on top of it to cut a neck facing for both the front and for the back. I've gone ahead to cut the facing for both front and for the back. So I'll be showing you how to stitch that with your main fabric. So open your back pattern just like you see me doing. You're going to be placing your facing, right side facing each other to your main fabric. So go ahead and place it like this and stitch that with 1/2 inch. Repeat the same on the front part of it. So after doing so, to cut our pocket, I've gone ahead to fold my remaining fabric into 4. The width is 7 inches and the length is about 10 inches because I'm trying to manage my fabric. Then you go ahead and place your hand just to make a little curve. You can decide to leave it like that. So after doing so, you go ahead, then cut it up just like you see me doing. Don't forget to split the both side and upper part of it. To attach your pocket, bring in your fashion fabric. Pick one pieces of the pocket, then attach them right side facing each other. Repeat the same thing on the both front and the back. So guys, I've gone ahead to stitch my neck facing to my fashion fabric. Don't forget to use your hemming gum to hold the both facing and your main fabric together to give it more neat finishing. So after doing so, we are going to be joining the both front and the back together. Place your front part to the back, right side facing each other just like you see me doing. Then match the both shoulder together like this. So you are going to be stitching the both shoulders with 1/2 inch. Repeat the same thing on the other side. And also fold the sleeve hem. So after folding it, we are going to be stitching the both sides. So we are going to take it from 1/2 inch, then gradually increase it to 1 inch to the hem. So because it has side ruched, so I've gone ahead also to cut 4 strips of fabric. So they are measuring about 2 inches by width, then the length is about 32 inches. To fold your strip, to give it a neat finishing, go ahead and fold in the upper part of it, then fold the two sides together and stitch on it. I'll go ahead and do that now, then I will be back to show you what next to do. I've gone ahead to stitch both sides of my dress and also hem the down part. So to create our ruched effect, go up from the down part, go up by 15 inches, then mark it down. So we are going to be attaching those straps that we made earlier on. Bring one of your strap, then place it at the back of your seam, then top stitch on it, then gradually sew it down. So let's go over to the sewing machine and let me show you how to do that. So guys, to attach our strap, you're going to pick one of your strap like this, then you open up your seam allowance. Remember the 15 inches that were marked earlier. Let me go ahead and make it visible so that you all can see it. So the 15 inches we marked earlier, so you're going to pick one of your strap like this, then you insert it at the back of your seam allowance. Then you go ahead and fold in just like this, just like you are making a bias to give it a neat finishing. Then you're going to top stitch on it, then sew like this. Make sure to push your strap inside as you are sewing to avoid stitching on it. Now I've gone ahead to attach this side, so I will do the same thing on the other side. So this is the outside of it. So when you drag it like this, it's going to give you that effect. Can you see it? So let me repeat the same thing on the other side, then I will come back to show you the final result. And here is the final look of our dress, and it's looking all beautiful, guys. Like, can you see it? Looking all so beautiful. If you have not yet to subscribe to our YouTube, kindly hit on the subscribe button and also click the bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video. See you in my next tutorial. Bye bye.